I'm Morgan Davis.
And I'm Summer Marian Martin.
And we are the creators of Lotus Land. If you have a few minutes, we would love to tell you about the world we've developed.
Lotus Land is an absurd and satirical comedy set in a hyper-dramatized present-day Los Angeles.
The show focuses on two main characters, Tevi Woods and Cassius Gonzalez. Tevi is a mainstream influencer, and Cass, who just went viral overnight, is an up-and-coming pop artist.
Tevi and Cass are borderline sociopathic B-listers who embody the epitome of self-absorption, ignorancy, and delusion. Despite their deranged personalities, they portray themselves to the world in a picture-perfect light via social media. Sound familiar?
That is until they expose themselves for the frauds that they are, and all their success and clout comes crashing down.
The pilot sets up the series for the now enemies to partners dynamic, where the duo is constantly crafting outrageous schemes to spin the narrative and save their public image,
leaving nothing but chaos and destruction in their path.
But Tevi and Cass don't run the world of Lotus Land alone. They are accompanied by a crew of other exaggerated and sensational personalities.
Let me show you what I got.
Cassius Gonzalez, otherwise known as Cass, is one of our main protagonists. He is a 23-year-old rising pop star. Some of the characters in TV and film that inspired Cass include The Deep from The Boys, Dennis Reynolds from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, David Rose from Schitt's Creek, and Carrie Dubeck from The Other Two. Cass Gonzalez is played by the fabulous Cassius Marcel Green.
Let me show you what I got.
Another one of our main protagonists is Miss Tevi Woods. Tevi Woods is a 24-year-old influencer and Pilates instructor from Ohio. Some of Tevi's main character inspirations include Alexis Rose from Schitt's Creek, Dee from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Brooke Dubeck from The Other Two, Regina George from Mean Girls, and Lindsay Bluth from Arrested Development. And Tevi Woods is played by Summer Marian Martin. Next on deck is Mr. Craig Meadows. Craig is Cass's subpar talent agent. He is brash, egotistical, eccentric, inappropriate, and really just all over the place. Some of the characters that inspired Craig include Mac from It's Always Sunny, Frank Reynolds also from It's Always Sunny, Homelander from The Boys, Cameron Tucker from Modern Family, and Streeter Peters from The Other Two. Craig is played by the talented Vincent Taylor. Megan Brickman is Tevi Woods' overworked and underpaid assistant. She is shy and typically bulldozed over by Tevi, but is also often the secret superhero in cleaning up Tevi's messes. Megan is played by the beautiful Jessie Sims. Jeffrey Finch is Tevi's mousy publicist, who loves TMZ, reality TV, and cookie crumble frappuccinos. Jeffrey is played by the incredible Ben Horowitz. Next we have Rachel Berry Ask journalist/reporter Claire McGovern, played by Daniela Munafo, and Little Tycoon washed up LA DJ, played by Eric Ma. And last but certainly not least, we have Rexo, the obnoxious influencer, played by Max Boppin, and Delaney Hunter, Tevi Woods' slightly shitty best friend, played by Natasha Perry.
Lotus Land has a few intentions.
First, we want people to laugh and we want to entertain.
The show is largely inspired by real-life experiences and exposure to influencer and clout-chasing elitist environments. It is ridiculous, but it is hilarious. There is too much content and absurdity going on to not make a show about it.
Second, we want to create an even playing field. It's easy to feel less than when you're comparing yourself to a hyper-filtered, calculated, perfect yet seemingly natural person living an amazing life.
They don't only look perfect, but they are rich, have a ton of friends, are traveling the world, are going to the sickest parties, can buy anything they want, the list goes on. You're viewing all of this from your TikTok scroll during your 9-to-5 lunch break. It feels like they're experiencing real life and you're not. It blows, but it's not real. I've personally had the experience of idolizing an online personality and equating it to real life, then actually meeting that person and seeing something completely different.
The truth is, viewing people as just people is better for both parties. Criticizing the negative effects of social media isn't new, but doing it in the form of Lotus Land is. Lastly, Lotus Land is an outlet for us as creators. We all have these flaws and characteristics that we don't want the rest of the world to see. whether that be selfishness, vanity, or ignorance, the list goes on.
Everybody can probably relate to this. We want people to watch the show and think, hey, I've done that before. Or, wow, I can be a really shitty person sometimes. And while we want to normalize the inevitable truth that we can all be shitty people at times, we want people to own that rather than pretending that they're not. And we also want to challenge the viewer to be better.
Why are we sharing this with you? We are currently in pre-production for Lotus Land with an amazing crew and cast, and we would love your interest and support.
We have a fundraising goal of $5,000 to create the best pilot possible. This fundraising goal is to cover production costs, so we don't have to break our bank.
If donating isn't accessible for you, we would love for you to share this page, this video, and our Instagram with your family, friends, and followers. We are so excited to show you what we are creating in the next couple of months.
We will be releasing a ton of promotional content that will give you a glimpse into the world of Lotus Land. So please subscribe to this and follow our Instagram, Lotus Land Films, for more.
Thank you so much for watching.
I'm only here for the party. We're just getting started. The sound, the vibe, I feel so alive. You're only here for the party. I might just get what I wanted. The sound, the vibe, I feel so alive. I feel so alive.
We would love for you to share this video.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Summer, Cass, are you guys having fun?
Get the fuck out of here!
That's like iconic.